What do you say to the critic that feel like you may turn Congress into a reality show?
Listen, it already is. What has to happen, and I learned this a long time ago, my mama said, before you can fix something, you got to tear it up. You got to take it apart, right?
Yeah.
And then you start putting it back the right way. So yeah, it's already a reality TV show. When the big, beautiful bill happened, right? I'm looking at it like, where's our congressman? Do y'all know who the congressman is? You gonna know me. That's what I'm saying. You gonna know me. Because we haven't heard anything from our congressman. He has not said anything, done anything to help transition people in the big, beautiful bill. We're losing our Medicaid, Medicare, the SNAP benefits, the school free lunch and stuff like that. And this is near and dear to my heart because I grew up on free lunch. When I got pregnant, I got weekend food stamps, so I understand both sides of the thing. Y'all got somebody in the office that came from reality TV, right?
Yes, he did.
Oh. And he tell lies. Why not bring somebody from reality TV that's gonna tell the truth?
My bills will rise up high. There ain't nothing I won't try to get there to the top. I've seen it all with my own eyes. Feel the fire burn inside. I'll make it to the top. So come and dance with me. Move with me. Sing it with me. Do it. So come and dance with me. Move with me. Sing it with me.
Hey nieces, hey nephews. What's up, aunties and uncles out there? We need you to weigh in. We have a new auntie, and she is running for Congress. Welcome, Dr. Heavenly.
Hey, thank y'all for having me, aunties. All right, let's get it.
Yes. Listen, can we call you Auntie
You
Heavenly?
can call me whatever you like. I've been called a lot of things.
Quiet Storm. We know she has a plethora of titles, but give us the rundown.
Okay, nieces and nephews, for all of you all that's not sure who Auntie Heavenly is, because she's very busy and she may not have been at the family picnics, but let me tell you a little about her. She is a devoted wife who loves daddy. She is a mother of 3 intelligent children. She is a graduate of FAMU, and yes, she does have some rattlers still in her. She's a graduate of Meharry Medical College of Dentistry. She is a dentist. She's an entrepreneur. She's a philanthropist. She's also brilliant. She's purpose-driven. She is fearless. And yes, she is fearless. And she speaks her mind. But let me tell you something else that may make you know her. She is the star, 12 seasons in a row on the hit reality show, Married to Medicine. So if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. Welcome.
She is my sister. She is my friend and the best neighbor you could possibly have. She and her husband watches over my house and my family when we're out of town. And I want you to know that is the Auntie Heavenly.
Yes.
Auntie Heavenly. Oh,
Well,
no,
we
you
heard
can.
that you expanded your pedigree.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm actually running for Congress District 13 in the state of Georgia. Yeah, there's some help needed.
Okay, Dr. Heavenly.
Yes, ma'am.
I just moved recently.
Okay.
What city, what municipality?
District 13 is actually a gerrymander map. It's a new map in the last 2 years, so it's actually changed. It actually encompasses South Gwinnett County, all of Rockdale, a little bit of Henry, a little bit of Decatur, and DeKalb County, and then a little bit of Clayton County. Clayton County, yep. So it goes down. It looks like a little piece of bacon. No parameters like we lines on it, but yeah, just encompassing a lot of black folk.
Wow. So
Yeah.
some
I
of
wanna
Gwinnett,
know.
you may be in
Yes,
that
I
city.
may be in that district.
Snellville, Localville, all that.
Well,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
I think so
So
then.
you in my it's new. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
New in the last 2 years.
Well, Dr. Heavenly, why Congress?
Congress, listen, initially it was state rep. I just want to help people. I want to tell you the long story. Y'all got some time?
Oh, we got time.
So I just went to receive an award because we had been giving back to the community, doing turkey drives, give backs, and all those kind of things. And I got an award at the Capitol building, right? And I had never thought about running for office, nothing like that. The ladies there, kind of beautiful ladies like yourselves, they say, Heavenly, we need somebody real in office. We need somebody relatable, real, that's going to tell the truth, that's not going to leave us, right? So initially I said, okay, you know what? They told me to talk to, initially I said no. And I'm going to just tell you that, no, I don't want to do it. It ain't worth it. It ain't no money in it. I don't see what the benefit would be other than me putting my life out there. Then I talked to people and they say, Heavenly, your community really needs you, right? Prayed, meditated. And I was like, dang, okay, God. I release my life to you. Whatever you want me to do, that's what I'll do. When I made my announcement that I was running for state rep, I got so much press. I mean, we got millions and millions of hits. We was on People magazines, all the blogs, all the major networks, everything that went out there. And then all the people, my colleagues, start saying, Heavenly, your platform too big for just state rep. You need to run for Congress. You need to make a change. There's some fools up there. People are not talking up. They're not speaking out. And then when the big, beautiful bill happened, right? I'm looking at it like, where's our congressman? Do y'all know who the congressman is? You gonna know me. That's what I'm saying. You gonna know me. Because we haven't heard anything from our congressman. He has not said anything, done anything to help transition people in the big, beautiful bill. You know, losing our Medicaid, Medicare, the SNAP benefits, the school free lunch and stuff like that. And this is near and dear to my heart because I grew up on free lunch. Y'all know that? I got WIC. I got WIC. When I got pregnant, I got WIC and food stamps. So I understand both sides of the thing, you know? So I'm like, I feel for the people in my district. And I really feel like I'm called to do this. I mean, clergy people, preachers start calling me, taking me to, you need to run. And I was like, dang, you know, God, I'm gonna wait for my sign because I don't want to do any move without God. And I just kept praying about it. Everybody kept telling me. And then I'm gonna tell you, Dr. Contessa, I ain't even really like her. She came up to me. We were in Jamaica. We were filming. And I said, God, give me a sign, Lord Jesus. You know, you ask God. And God right now, it took a long time for God to give you a sign. Right now, he come quick, right? So I'm walking around and I see this girl walk across the beach and she just smiling, hey, Heavenly. And I said, girl, what's going on? She said, come sit with me. All right, God, okay, what's this about to be? And she said, Heavenly, you need to run for Congress. I said, no, everybody keep asking me. And she said, Heavenly, your platform too big. You're the perfect person to do it. You're the smartest person I know. You got to do this. And I said, well, I'm waiting on God. She said, well, how many people have told you? And I said, well, my husband's told me, you know, the preacher told me. She said, this just like that show, God sent you a boat, right? And he kept sending you a boat, and you kept saying, I'm waiting on God, but then you drown. Right. God gave you a sign, I'm giving you a sign. Go on around. And I say, Lord Jesus, still I was like praying, and then my husband woke up at 4:30 at night. He said, Heavenly, we got to do this. We got to do this. And I feel like I don't have a choice. At first I was like, hell no. Secondly, I was like, God, why me? But now I'm so excited that God has chosen me for this job, and I'm going to do the hell out of it. I'm going to get everybody to look bad because I'm going to do it the right way. Give power back to the people. I don't think people realize that a congressperson works for the people, meaning you have to have town halls see what they want and then use yourself as their voice in Washington. That's not been happening.
That's right. Well, that's
not been happening.
Awesome. And as again, we need someone who's not afraid.
No, not afraid.
You know how we feel about our representative, Jasmine Crockett?
Yes, that's my girl. That's my girl. Yes.
We need people who are not afraid to speak up. Their constituents.
She don't play with me. I'm not the one.
If they play with you, play right back.
But y'all don't realize how much like death threats she gets. Like when I just saw her last weekend at Attorney Ben Crump's, they had her in a room by herself with security at the door.
Yes.
And they knocked her and let me in, and you know we having conversations. I'm like, girl, this is not easy.
No,
it's not easy. You have to be called to do it. You have to be called to do it.
It's not easy being chosen and being fearless.
Well, on that note, let's watch this short clip of you at the Capitol.
Okay. And, know what clips y'all got, baby? Be careful. Be careful. Guys, we're in Washington, D.C. at the Capitol building, and I have to ask you, why do you think we all didn't get out and vote?
I think that people were just scared of both candidates, they didn't know what was going to go on, and they weren't really as informed. I think that, a lot of people weren't prepared for Harris when Biden dropped, and then you have a lot of people who just didn't know, what her policies were going to be, what she was going to do for the country, and then when Trump got elected, I guess we could see, the state of the country now.
Created her policies over and over again. Why didn't people give her?
I think they didn't want to. I honestly think, one, she's a woman of color, so what she was saying wasn't registering with people who were voting. They didn't want to hear it, and if they did want to hear it, they didn't agree with it. I think if it had come from someone else, they might have listened, but coming from a woman of color who they already didn't really associate with, especially because she associated with Biden, and then her policies in California that a lot of people weren't aligning with, I think that's just why she didn't get in office. But now we see the state of the country and what everyone voted in, and this is where we are because people didn't vote.
Yeah, listen, we got to get up, we got to get out, and we got to vote. I'm here in Washington, D.C., and I'm encouraging you to get out and vote. Your voice matters.
Yes, get out and vote. Get out and vote. If they didn't want to hear it then, I know we want to hear it now.
Absolutely.
Okay? And we want to hear it from somebody who is going to give it to us straight up, no chaser.
That's
and
it.
that is definitely going to be you, Auntie Heavenly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yeah, and I
Yes.
think that was part of the problem. Kamala was too soft. You need somebody to that's going to stand and say, "Here I am, and this is what I mean."
I don't think she was soft.
Yeah, I was about to
I
ask
think
that.
that she was very strong, but when people have decided to be against you, no matter how she portrayed herself, there were people who just did not want to hear from a Black woman.
Now we talked about that on a prior episode where we
Yes.
talked about women in leadership.
But now, I bet you they want to hear from a Black
I
woman.
truly believe that Black women will save the world.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
absolutely.
we have been.
We run the world now.
Part of that is my bias as a Black woman, but really and truly, when you think about the role the Black woman plays in a family and how we are the strength of a family, a family unit, just put us in the place of leadership and watch how we save the world.
Give us the opportunity.
It's the opportunity.
Yes.
Let's stop giving the lame excuse that the world isn't ready. The world should have been ready. It's time. It's time to have a woman of color who is strong, who is vocal, and who cares about the people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%. Now, Kamala, I'm going to tell you, she's a beautiful woman. She's a bright woman. She's very educated. She's very prepared and has walked up the ranks to get to that job. So she's very qualified for it, right? Absolutely. I think that as Black women, we don't know when it's too much is too much, So we're trying to be one thing to one person and something else to somebody else.
Exactly.
At this point, you guys got to be yourself and tell it like it is. I think that Kamala has it. She's a Black woman, but she was trying to be
In that
how
box.
it
Favor,
should
she was
be,
trying to let
but the box is wide open now.
Yeah, the box
I'm
open.
overrun. The box
It's the
is wide
perfect
open.
time.
And you know what? I think reality TV, as you said on a prior interview, it gives you an edge because you can be around all different types of people and you can give it to them the way it needs to be said based on their capacity.
I always say I'm very versatile. I can sit here with Mama D and feel very comfortable. And I can also sit with Michelle Obama as well and be very comfortable in my seat, in my position. I can be with anyone. I understand from both sides of the coin. I've been poor, and I've been on the other side as well. So it's interesting that I'm a perfect person for the perfect time. I really do feel that. But you know what? Can I say one thing? The person that gives me the hardest time, you know who that person is?
Yes. Us. Yes. I already know.
How dare you? I'm going to be just nice today because I'm nice.
No.
Y'all know what my calling is. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. Y'all know how hard it is for me to do it, right? Y'all should be rallying with me.
Absolutely.
I got the Black men. They love it. You know what I'm saying? I got the women y'all age 40 and up are the ones that give me the hardest time. And my whole thing is, listen, y'all know TV is entertaining. There's no way I could be a dentist owning 9 practices, owning all these, 4 times a book author, all these things, and not know what the hell I'm talking about, not understand what I'm doing. But y'all give me a hard time about reality TV, and I know they're going to bring up the clips. When I get ready, you know what I'm saying? They go, I bring them up for you.
Let me explain something. Don't let anybody put you in a box. And I know
absolutely.
you can't.
Right.
let me say.
But I need y'all to come with me because y'all are the voters.
Right.
The
And
black
then
men don't vote.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I have a problem with the way we talk about one another publicly. We can pull each other to the side. I can be on the phone with my girlfriend as I was pulling in, and we can have conversation about things we may or may not agree with. But the way we see who's up in office now, you see, look how they ride for. Look how they ride for that individual.
Look
how they ride for
But the
that
interesting thing, I can be
Wrong.
with my friends.
Wrong is all get up, but still right knows that he's doing terrible things for this country.
Others support one another, whether they're right or wrong. They're going to get their support when they know they're wrong.
But y'all know somebody that's for your people, that's of the people. This is my family. These are my patients. This is my community, right? So y'all know I'm for you.
Right.
So ride with me.
Yes.
Don't be against me because y'all know my heart and what I'm trying to do. Y'all know I'm down for the get down.
We're coming with you.
Yes.
Now, you brought up First Lady Michelle Obama,
Yes.
whom we all love. But now she says that when they go low, we go high. And Auntie Gangster don't always subscribe to that because, I just believe that, wherever they go, that's where I'm going. So what you think, Auntie Heavenly?
I think that was a great gesture, probably 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's ideal. Honestly, that's what we want to be. We want to come up high. We want to be stellar. But that ain't working. It's not
such a
working
time as
anymore.
now.
It's not working. People are not listening. People are not speaking up. Y'all brought up Jasmine Crockett. Man, she's the only one. You know how many Congress people there are? There are 435. With Senate is 535 because it's two senators. You don't hear anything from them other people.
Quiet.
And you realize once they get the seat, it's very hard to unseat them. Only 5 to 7% of people in each election are unseated. That means that 94%, 92% are staying in the office for years and years. And my congressman has been in the office for 21 years and y'all ain't seen him. In over 7 to 10 years, the people are saying that.
No.
Do you know who your congressman is? You're going to know Dr. Heavenly and you're going to know what's going on because I ain't going to shut up.
Because you're going to tell us.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going to tell it.
Whether it's you going live or
I'm going to have to continue to go
otherwise.
live in Congress. Yes,
Keep
I'm going
going
to
live.
let you know and let you know what's going on so you make very good decisions and knowing what's going on.
And you're going to put it out there.
Yes.
You may see the top of that bill, but let me tell you what's underneath
in
that
it.
surface.
What's in it? What's in
And
it?
that's what the people really
And really,
need to
the
know.
people not reading the bills. They
They're
telling
not.
you, Marjorie Taylor Greene, I ain't read it. I didn't read it.
But right, the bad points are underneath, and people never get to those. They really don't know what's going on.
I think you have to fight fire with fire. I think that you got stuff underneath. You have to write amendments that's going to help your people.
Auntie Heavenly, do you think women, especially black women, are mistreated politically and professionally?
Now y'all know the answer to that. Y'all already know.
right.
But the problem is y'all the hardest one on black women. You know what I mean? Let's speak up and speak out.
That's
I mean, my whole thing is we say that black women are the most unprotected. Somebody said that. Who said that? We are the most unprotected. Stephen A. Johnson. What was his name? Stephen A. What was the guy name that talked about Jackson?
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. How dare you talk about a sister like that? How dare you talk about a sister like that? A sister that's trying to help, that's doing something different. Even if she did something wrong, bring her to the back.
That's right.
Because we don't bring their people to the back.
No.
That's
They
right.
don't talk about their people.
No.
We got to be ride or die. We got to be down for the get down.
That's right.
And we can't talk about our sisters. That was a big disappointment. Even though he did apologize, he apologized because he got so
It carried the same way. It did not
already
carry the
out
same
there.
way.
Yes,
The damage
black
had
woman
been
is
done.
unprotected. The black woman is working hard. And the black woman is going to fix this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we've been fixing it.
And I say we run the world because we make everything happen. It may be behind the scenes, but we make it happen.
Absolutely.
Not only that,
Absolutely.
black women thrive in spite of, right?
Man.
We were talking about student loans, how they allowed us to be able to go to school and progress in education. But now they're trying to remove student loans and make school higher learning unattainable, right?
That's 'cause y'all
But
did
we're
too
still
much.
thriving in
Y'all
spite
ran
of.
with it.
Yes.
Y'all got it. Not only that, with the SBA loans, we became top entrepreneurs, right? We're number one in entrepreneurship and education. But they're trying to stop that as well.
Absolutely.
Listen, so we've done too much. But we 400 years behind.
We had to dig ourselves out of the hole.
So how dare they take education from, and what can we do? We have to be ecosystem for our people till we can fix it. We have to help lift as we climb. We have to come up with scholarships. And a lot of great people are actually giving money to those HBCUs. Y'all see that? We're not going to stop. We're not
As a
going to
product
stop.
of an HBCU, I am as well as you.
Amen.
We know how important it is to get funding for our schools and how much funding has been cut.
Y'all got to understand this, and I'm going to go real deep with y'all. God has not forsaken us. No matter what happens, God's going to fix it. That's why somebody like me is able to run for Congress,
That's
right?
right.
Because he's picking people from unexpected places, right? Y'all know Moses stuttered. He was ideally to speak up for the people. Y'all know David was a runt, right? He was the smallest in his family. He was like, why him to fight Goliath, right? Why Dr. Heavenly? For a time such as this?
That's right.
Because she's not ideal. In a climate like this, Dr. Heavenly wouldn't even be considered. But now she gonna win. You know why? Because people sick of politics as usual. When I talk to people, I talk to Miss B, I always say her name. I say, what you want from me? What do you want me to do in college? She say, Heavenly, honestly, I understand all your credentials and all that's cute, really. But all we want somebody to do is tell the truth. Come back and see us. When we elect somebody, we don't see them anymore. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't know what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not supposed
what
to
you
say.
wanna say.
But I'm saying that it is designed that way that they don't come back. And we got to give power back to the people. The people put you in office. The people keep you in office, and you work for the people.
Exactly. But when you're
People don't
telling
realize
the
that.
truth and you have God behind you, you don't have to watch
I
what you
don't
say.
have any
You
fear.
don't have to watch what you say. But we as women have to continue to uplift each other. We can't keep beating each other down. You have too many credentials. You have more for too much, for too long. A reality show, that's TV. But you've already done so much, and you're going to do much more.
I got more in me.
What do you say to the critics that feel like you may turn Congress, the White House, all of that into a reality show?
Listen, it already is.
Yes.
Anything
It's worse than a reality show.
What has to happen, and I learned this a long time ago. My mama said, before you can fix something, you got to tear it up. You got to take it apart, right?
Yeah.
And then you start
it
putting
burn.
it back the right way. So yeah, it's already a reality TV show.
It's worse.
it needs to be-
It's worse than a
and
reality
that's
show.
why somebody like me will be good at it,
Yeah.
because we understand how it works. And I've had years of experience. You might have had experience, city council and all that, and all that's great. I'm not saying it's not great. But what I'm saying is I had a different training.
Okay.
And it's different now, and it needs somebody just like me to be in Congress.
And you've been on both sides.
I've been on both sides.
you really
I
understand.
understand not having enough, and I have a lot. You know what I'm saying? I understand the tax laws, but God is here for the weak, for the poor, for the people who can't take care of themselves. How dare us being one of the richest countries in the world, not taking care of our people? Do you think that's Christianity when people on the other side say that they're of God and they say, hey, we want to save the children and we can't do this, but they'll let the children, they'll say, hey, you know what, I'm pro life. But then when they get here, they don't want to feed them. Can we talk about that?
Can we talk about that?
That's
Oh,
the thing.
yes.
We give money to other countries who we really don't know anything about.
Please,
our own people here.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're making
Our own people are suffering. Yeah.
You're
Right now,
watching
the
them
wrong one to
starve,
stop you.
but
Go.
you're giving money to somebody that to help their country out, and you watching yours die.
That's the play in our face. That's
Yes.
the play in our face. There's no other reason to do it. Listen,
Yes.
they shut the government down. Y'all know the government shut down because they said they did not have enough money. They didn't want the deficit to go up, right? But also, we're trying as Democrats to negotiate the health care bill, right? They're trying to put it on the Democrats. We're not in control of the House, the Senate, or any of that, right? But they shut the government down saying there was no money. But meanwhile, they give Argentina $20 billion with 20 more on the way.
You renovating the East Wing.
That's 250 private funds. But
No.
I
don't want to hear that.
That's what they start off saying, but then he'll flip it.
He's gonna say this
Right.
private funds.
How
But
can you
mouth
watch
it,
yours
they
suffer?
playing in our face. They want
Absolutely.
you to know they don't give a damn.
That
about you.
Argentina, it's just wild.
Crazy. And that's helped them with their food and their beef
Yes.
and all. Baby, we struggling over here. We already in debt. How the hell we? That's just like you having all kind of debt, and you say, well, she needs some help, but your family need help. You gonna take care of her family or yours?
My family.
Absolutely.
That's
Anybody
right.
would
Charity
accept
starts
this.
where?
Accept
Charity
this,
starts at
accept this
home.
administration.
But we are allowing it. That's why we have strength. We worked through 400 years, and we have the strength. We need to just come together.
Not
and
only
do the
that,
work.
we need some people in House and Senate that have a backbone.
Yeah.
Somebody
Correct.
with a spine. Listen, 'cause we
Absolutely.
can't play fair anymore.
No. They're not playing fair.
You taking 5 seats over here, we're taking 5 over here.
Absolutely.
We got to play them
Yes.
fire
Fight fire.
Yes. Yes.
Don't bring
got
what they
to.
say. Don't bring a
You
knife to a
got to.
gunfight.
You can't play the game. And that's why I love that the Democrats are not giving in on their health care bill.
They can't.
It
They're not.
doesn't matter that the government shut down. Y'all know that Mike Johnson can pull the people together and negotiate that bill, even if the government shut down.
Yes.
But we don't trust you to open it back up because we don't trust you that
No.
you're going to make
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So what we going to leave it shut down. And you know what's going to happen? People going to start seeing that when it's open enrollment season, the dang health care bill is double,
Yes.
triple, quadruple in some
Yes,
places.
yes.
And now people go, you know, it's good to hear it in theory. But when you see it,
When you
and
see it
say,
happening.
"Damn, my health care bill used to be $400, now it's $1,200.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody gonna start raising hell.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
That's what we waiting on. Because people, it's something to say. You get because people say all the time on TV. We don't know what's true or what's not. When you see that piece of paper with your bill,
With that bill.
Premium.
Yeah.
really?
Wow.
That's what they was talking about.
Yeah.
But they don't have to do that with the government open. They can negotiate that right now.
Right now. Mhm.
Right now.
Now, now that we're on the topic of the economy,
Yes.
here I am. I'm somebody with multiple degrees, working on a 4, right? And I go to the grocery store and fall out almost every time when I get to that register. So tell me, how are you going to help us, everyday people?
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, my backbone and my background is in small business, and I feel like small business is the heartbeat of any community, right? So the small business is actually the one that creates jobs, right?
Okay.
First thing we got to do is increase the minimum wage because all that trickle down stuff don't work, right? But if we create jobs, we can put incentives for small businesses to do well, meaning removing the red tape, giving them the SBA loans that they need. You know, we only get a small percentage of those SBA loans, right? So if we could create and help the small business to create jobs within our community, because right now I'm only concerned with my community that hopes to make a blueprint for everybody else. But District 13 create jobs so people can understand, right? And it's downflowing. Now we can't do nothing about them tariffs right now. Now the tariffs is why the grocery bill is going high. But we got to get rid of those tariffs because those people depend on us. Y'all know how many soybeans were sold last year?
No.
No, but I know they're not
Right now,
trading
billions,
China.
billions, like $18 billion worth of soybeans. You know how many soybeans are sold this year? That's why farmers.
That's why they're mad.
They voted for them.
They voted for
You
them.
know what Marjorie
You got-
Taylor Greene is?
you got what you
They-
wanted.
They got what they wanted, but they thought they were protected. They thought that we just gonna come for the black and brown.
Yeah, he don't just do them. He's not gonna do us.
Everybody, social economic status, he don't
Good for them.
care. And a lot of people saying good for him. I'm not gonna say good for him, but
I
good
said
for them. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, every round to find out, right?
Yeah.
Bring that mega hat
Yeah.
when you come for them food stamps in that line.
Yeah. Where was your Trump flag on your truck?
And when you need help because all the workers are not available and scared,
Because you deported them.
rally up your
Come on,
family.
man. Come on, somebody.
Rally up your family, and y'all get out there and harvest and do what you need.
What we gonna do without those immigrants? Because just like white people will die rather than not have white supremacy, that's why they're voting against
That's
their own
right.
issues, right? We ain't finna go out there and pick that cabbage.
No. We've been delivered from that. We've been delivered.
What's gonna happen? That stuff is gonna rot.
Yeah.
Until they
Family.
go up
Yeah.
and
Okay.
continue to
Family
go up
together.
and
Okay.
make a change.
That's
And my
why
whole
they-
thing is encouraging small businesses, be an ecosystem. I'm gonna tell you, is black business is the way to go. If y'all listen to Jamal Bryant, I went to his church and I was like, that man got it going on. He's actually having pop-up job fairs. Anybody in here hiring? You got to be for your community.
And today, his church, they're feeding
2,000
giving out-
people.
I mean,
Yeah.
just you got to
Yeah.
do. You're not doing the work of the people.
Very good.
Okay,
Yeah.
and along this line, and
Okay.
I'm off script now
Go
because
ahead.
I really want to know.
Okay.
You see, in the moments of these crises, like where we're seeing SNAP benefits expiring, during the pandemic, we saw it. During the holidays, we see it where people are able to give away these large amounts of groceries, these food boxes. Why is that not happening on the regular?
Well, the interesting thing is when I went to do a food drive, we were with MARTA. MARTA is actually giving back, and there's a company called Gooder that gave back. What they're doing is they're actually using a nonprofit, meaning that the grocery stores that know that they're not selling the food that it's going to expire, right?
Right.
They're going in and getting it before it expires to
Okay.
people that's hungry, and then write it off anyway. So I don't know why they ain't doing it because it makes sense tax-wise.
Yeah.
If you got a nonprofit, you can write off if we give them the food. So to me, more of that needs to happen.
It does.
Because they got the food. I don't know. I don't know.
And I'm thinking, in theory, if I'm saving on my grocery bill by getting this food, I should be able to put back into the economy.
Absolutely.
Because the
Other
point
countries
is,
got
I can
free grocery stores.
reallocate my funds. You know
Other
what I mean?
countries have free grocery. You can walk in there and get whatever you need at the grocery store for free. Countries have that right now. Why don't we? We're the richest country. Now, we in a lot of debt now. We in a lot of debt. We are. But we're the richest country. If other countries can do that, all we got to do is look at the blueprint. All we got to do is look. Why is child care so high?
Why?
Why is food so high? Why can't we get? There's just so many things that we know we can get. Free education. Other countries got it. Why can't we? Why can't we? And y'all got money when y'all want to have money. 20 million. Y'all saying we ain't got no money. We have to shut the government down because the deficit is going too high. $40 billion to Argentina, 20 already, and 20 on the way. Now, we building a ballroom. Like somebody said, and I ain't saying it, I try to stay away from it. Can the man even dance?
No.
Can the man even dance?
No.
The ballroom, $250 million.
I saw that look. It's not even a two-step.
To me, y'all playing in our face. Y'all want chaos. That's what it's gotta be. Y'all want us to have a civil war so we can have martial law so he stays in office. That's all it can be. That's all it can
Got to be.
Because you can't switch presidents.
You can't during martial law. No, you can't even. No, it's no election.
We mentioned about how the Hispanics are being treated in our communities, and scared to come out the house. We had someone working on the house yesterday, and it was just. It just broke my heart, the things they were saying, how when they go inside somebody's house, they tell them, don't speak Spanish in my house. To each other as they're working.
The interesting thing with
Disrespectful.
Yeah. I think that everyone should be treated with dignity. A lot of misconceptions and misspeaking is going on when it comes to immigrants, right? Illegal immigrants, no, they're not illegally here. A lot of them, some of them are, but the ones that will be taken, they just looking at you and saying, hey, you know what you
That's
look like.
right, you
got a
look
little
like
Spanish
it,
in
yes.
your blood.
Right.
Yeah.
That's unconstitutional.
And there's no due
Very much.
process. They just
Very much.
take them and drop them off in another country.
But do y'all remember Hitler? He had the SS Army, right? He had that army. Right, what is they creating? An army with ICE. They're putting all kind of money. They paying you more than your teachers.
Yes.
They giving them
Yes.
student loan repayment, paying them $100,000, but
Yes.
they can hide their freaking face.
Yes.
And go out there and just grab people. And you think they ain't finna come for y'all?
And you see how they're doing
They
women?
can't tell whether
They're
you Haitian
doing
or
women.
not,
They're grabbing
right?
and throwing women in front of their children.
They're saying now that they can pick up anybody for any reason and deport them for any reason.
I
Think
had
about
to
that.
ask my mom. My mom's an immigrant to the country, but she has her legal citizenship. I had to ask her, Mom, where are your naturalization papers? Like, where are them? Because you could be sitting on
Stop
your
at
job
any
minding
time.
your business, and these people come in and they pick you up just because you haven't asked them. And I got to go down to the jailhouse and bail my mama out. And that is the scariest thought to me. But it's my reality.
Yes.
And it's the reality for so many people in our country.
Right.
The
I
world
know
is not
someone
fair.
that he makes sure that his children have ID on them all the time because they're Nigerian. So, I mean, that's really hard. When you leave home, you don't know if you're going to make it back.
This is what it's come to. But blacks, how long have blacks dealt with this?
Forever. Forever, ever.
Yes.
Forever, ever. It's the same thing.
It's the
Stop and
same
frisk.
thing, right?
Stop and frisk. Be
Just a new
profile.
face. Just the same.
But some of those immigrants felt like they were going to not be approached. They were not going. I love you, Trump.
Yes.
I love you, Trump.
Yes,
They thought
yes.
they were on the other
Right.
side. Hey, they all in the pot together. Now they looking at us. Let's come together.
Yes.
And that's why I feel like we should.
Yes.
But you can see why people don't want to.
Yes.
Because when we going through it, it's like, oh, then, let them. let them do it.
yeah,
They'll
yeah,
work
yeah.
it out. We doing it.
And women gonna
Now we
always
doing it.
turn out to vote and make sure that we
Speak up
Y'all need
for
to
the
vote for
cause.
the right people.
Right
and look at
people.
the right things. Listen, don't judge me when you know I'm gonna do the right thing. Y'all got somebody in the office that came from reality TV, right?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
And he tell lies. Why not bring somebody from reality TV that's gonna tell the truth? What's the
right.
difference?
That's right.
Right.
Somebody that's intelligent, that's educated, that's qualified.
Yes, ma'am.
I might not have a jurisprudence law, right? But I don't need it. They give me a sea of attorneys anyway. All I need really is just a smart mind and talk to the people and have respect for the people and give people dignity and give them back the power to the people.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
As
That's
an
right.
educator, my concern is K through 12 schools, especially meal and special program funding. How do you feel about these special programs being defunded?
I think it's horrible.
Yeah.
I think it's sad. I think that we have the money to do it. I think that we just have to care about the people. And that's one of the reasons I'm running, because I feel like I can't think of nobody else on that ticket that's going to do this job better than me. If I saw somebody that I thought could do a better job, I'd step down. I know they're not going to do the job I'm going to do. And we have to be the voice for the people. I grew up on free lunch. I said that over and over again. So I know sometimes that was the only damn meal I got that day, you know? So yeah.
And it was a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was good. I mean, it was cardboard.
Before. Yeah.
Corn.
It's different now.
And the sound
But a belly full was a what?
a belly full is a belly full.
And you know, we may have to go back to times when we took care of ourselves. I know people talk about the Black Panthers and what they were. Well, all they were feeding their people when they didn't have. We may have to become an ecosystem. I mean, it's a shame that in 2025 we may have to go to that, but we may have to take care of each other. You know what I mean? Come up with nonprofit programs. Well, people are about the money. I'm gonna tell you again. That's why I like Jamal Bryant, right? Because he understands. Y'all might have the power, but we got the people.
We have
people.
people
We
on our
spend money.
side,
So
yeah.
we do a blackout during Black what is it? Black Friday.
Black Friday.
That's when they get in the green. They waiting all year to come back and come back hard.
Yeah.
We really don't
spend
need
our
to be
money.
spending right now.
That's what talks to these people.
You saw what we did to Target.
They don't care do that.
And we're about to have another one early November.
We're
Is there
not
a one?
buying nothing from November 25th to December 2nd, I believe.
That's
it
right.
is. But if we don't spend money during that time,
Don't spend money.
we might not have all the money, but we spend more than that.
spend it. Yeah.
They gonna feel us when we don't spend. I'm talking to
Absolutely.
my office. I mean, of course, we want to support Black businesses,
For
but
sure.
let's stop everything. Don't spend not another dang dime, okay? It's not Amazon, none of them people. And Amazon gonna be hard. You know, I think it's too high anyway.
Yeah.
Real easy to put them down. And they actually losing jobs, getting rid of jobs, losing money, rather than just doing what we need them to do.
And giving back to the people.
Greed.
DI.
This is the country was founded on greed. It's all about greed.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. DEI is not okay, help this Black woman get in. No. It was to correct an imbalance. And when we do get in DEI, we're more qualified. Y'all know that.
Absolutely. That's what it is.
We know more about everything than anybody else, right? And suddenly, you talk about Kamala. Kamala was the most qualified.
Most qualified.
Oh, ever.
Any.
She went up the ranks. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter. No.
She's not a DEI hire.
Anymore,
Was
that
never a
doesn't
DEI
doesn't
hire.
matter.
Qualified.
I like what Joy Reid said about DEI recently. Joy Reid is a political commentator we know, formerly of, I'm not even going to mention their network because they don't deserve her.
Right.
But she recently discussed how DEI hires, as she ran down her education and the schools, the Ivy League schools that she'd attended. And she mentioned also, it didn't mean that I was not qualified. It just gave me a seat at the table, per se. I'm
We held
paraphrasing.
back so long.
It's just a seat at the table. That's all we need. No one.
And when we got the seat, what did we do with it? Ran with it. We became number one in entrepreneurship, number one in education, and they can't take it.
That's
No.
right.
They want to pull you back.
Oh, because we're
Y'all
the
can
most-
that chair away.
And
because
y'all
we're more
talking too
threatening
damn much, too.
as Black women,
as we do.
educated Black women. That's the threat.
And that's why I got a problem with Stephen A. Smith. 'Cause if we don't stand
yes.
up, you need to stand behind us.
Yes,
Every time. We speaking up and speaking out for our people. And we're allowed, I'm going to say, Black men are strong. I have nothing but love
we
for
love
Black
our
men.
Black
right?
men.
We
But
love our
women
Black
are allowed to do more than Black men could ever do. So if we're able to do it, stand behind us and back us up.
That's
Don't
right.
never talk about a Black woman. Even if she was wrong, you stand behind her because they standing behind their people and they know
Absolutely.
they wrong.
Never.
Talk about DEI hires, the people that they've hired now in our government system, none of them people is qualified. They
None.
actually
None.
Not a
less than
person.
qualified. They got the man out there talking about vaccines and knows nothing about
Don't
vaccines.
know
These are
nothing.
people that
That's
told
right.
you to inject yourself with bleach.
Oh, yes.
In order
I'll
to
never
get in
forget
a
that.
cesspool of toxic water, and that was supposed to heal yourself.
That's
They
not a
didn't
joke.
get rid of vaccines. We done got rid of eradicated smallpox virus, right? They bringing back the measles because
They
they telling
bringing
the
it
kids
back,
don't
yeah.
get the vaccine.
Don't get
That's been
vaccinated.
happening for
ridiculous.
years. We got rid of that.
playing
That's
with people's
it.
lives.
Anecdotal solutions.
That's incompetence.
And you know, a medical term is iatrogenic. I don't know if it applies here, but these things are iatrogenic. They're caused by the doctor. They're caused by the doctor. Listen, and it could be prevented. Y'all see why they don't want me to run. That's why. They don't want me, because I ain't gonna shut up. I don't want to disrespect anybody. I'm not. I'm not here to disrespect Trump at all. He's our president, right? But right is right, wrong is wrong.
He's not my
for the
president.
people.
The Bible says what the Bible says, and you have to go by that and live by that.
But you're telling the people what they need to hear.
Yeah.
And
You're
they
saying the
need
things
to
that
know.
the people are saying.
Yeah.
And some of us have been quiet for too long.
Too dang.
It's
Too
time.
long.
It's time.
It's time.
We need a voice with force.
That's
all
my
that
motto.
soft
We
and
need more than a vote. We need a voice.
That's right. We definitely need a voice for the
Yes, that's
people.
what we-
Yes, yes.
All right.
Aunties, y'all ready?
Aunties.
Y'all ready? Y'all
All right. Auntie Heavenly, I know we mentioned briefly about health care. How would you address the possible rising insurance premiums? I know we spoke on it briefly. And we can also talk about, the decreased funding for Medicaid. Excuse me.
Absolutely. You know, people
Medicare.
talk to me all the time. And you know what? I'm going to tell you firsthand, I don't know everything, right? So the first thing I did when I was running, right, I got with a group of physicians. I got with a group of people that see people every day, including myself, to see people that can't afford the treatment, see people that cannot afford the prescription drugs, right? And the first thing they said is, look at that Georgia Pathways website. Y'all seen it? The new website where it requires, under the big beautiful bill, that people work 80 hours, that they have to have community service and or be in school.
Who got time for that?
Okay, but these are the stipulations, and not only that, if you look at the website, it's gonna take an act of God to get through it, because you don't understand it. I got one of my friends that's an attorney right now. Her son is autistic. She said to stay on Medicaid, he had to get through that, so she had to pay somebody thousands of dollars to enter the stuff. That's how hard it is. But people in my community don't even have a fax machine. Some of them don't have a computer. Some of the people in my community cannot read. So when you ask me what I can do, is what we can do is go in there and slip an amendment, because they ain't reading that shit no way, right?
Okay. Come on.
An amendment, right? That
Amendment.
extends the time that you can subscribe to Medicaid. Because right now, it used to be every year. They had an open enrollment
Open
Medicaid.
enrollment, right.
Now under the big beautiful bill, and people don't even know it. You got to re-register every 6 months, right? Black folks ain't gonna know to re-register, and they're gonna lose their Medicaid. And when they go back to that system, they ain't gonna be able to get back on it. People are going to die unnecessarily, preventable death. So the first thing you got to do is extend it, and then educate the people on how to do it, right? So I'm opening up a practice in our district, right? A dental practice where we can actually get the people that are falling between the loop. Now, we ain't gonna do no cosmetic crown. We ain't gonna do no all on fours or nothing like that. But we're gonna get the people out of pain. We're gonna do the palliative treatment, right? And how I can get doctors to donate their time is I have a platform with millions of followers. All I do is promote your business.
That's
Everybody
right.
got
That's
self-interest,
right.
right? So if I say, hey, I'm gonna promote her business or her business, all I need you to come in is once a quarter and give back the community, pull some teeth,
right.
do some extractions, or maybe do some cleanings and stuff. I can do that. And then in the back, I can have some computers. Oh, okay, so if you need community service, go to Clayton State or something like that and say, hey, you know what? Y'all come over here, get community service, get college credits to help these people walk through the program. I got doctors that understand that system that will train other people. So we gotta be, I can get everybody, but I need to start with my district, District 13, get them right, build a blueprint with common sense solutions, right?
Yes.
And then hopefully other people will follow. So when I run for Congress and he say, okay, we got somebody of quality, because these jobs don't pay no money. I mean, well, money is relative, but they don't pay. You know what I'm saying? It's a definite pay cut. But then we get her and we say, okay, she gonna do it now. Okay, now we build a blueprint of how we can help our own people and come in and come out and be not just a vote, but a voice for our people.
One hand
Amen.
washes another.
And we go back to building community.
That's right.
That's
That's what it's about.
That's right, through
Start
building
at
jobs,
home. Start at home.
through business, small business.
So
Amen.
nieces and nephews, you see, Auntie Heavenly is the one.
I'm calling for this time for
Yes.
what you say, a time such as
A
this.
time such as this.
If it wasn't a time, I wouldn't be even in this. It wouldn't be no need for a Dr. Heavenly. It would be no need for her.
I don't want to hear another person say that we're not ready for something. I don't want to hear another person. We see what happened when we neglected to take someone serious in the position we're in. So a change has to come.
Can I talk about seriousness for a minute?
Okay.
Sure. Now, okay, a lot of people felt like when I'm running, that I wasn't serious, right? Because on the show, I made Quad my campaign manager, right? They say, okay, she playing. She not serious. She just doing this for reality TV. This is her storyline. And absolutely, it's my storyline. However, I understand business and I understand odds, right? If I make Quad my campaign manager, right? I'm going to get more footage on the show. Therefore, more people going to see me. I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
She has her own platform as well.
I'm really running for Congress. I'm really running. I use Quad as my campaign manager because she's smart. She's very well spoken. But we can actually get more footage because anybody know anything about reality TV, the more people on the show that you have on your story, the more likely they're going to play it. Right. So I was serious from the very beginning. So people saying, oh, she's just doing a story. No. I mean, there's no other reason to do it. You know how much they pay a state rep? You got to be doing it from your heart.
It's a brilliant.
You got to be doing it from your heart. There's no other reason to
Brilliant
do it.
marketing strategy.
Absolutely. There you go. Mama, she got it.
Yeah. Yes.
They call that earned media. That's free. That's free.
That's free.
That's free media. And is it fair? Yes, it's fair because I had a school of hard knocks. A lot of people say, well, I've been in politics. That ain't fair.
Oh, it's fair.
Oh,
Is Trump fair?
And all's fair in love and war.
Is
And
Trump fair? And I will say it again and again. I'm going to say it at least 4 more times on this platform. If I thought somebody on that ticket was better than me, damn it, I would step down. But it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. Ain't nobody going to do this job like me. Ain't nobody trust like I trust me to do this job. And
I told you, she was brilliant. She was brilliant.
Look, a woman of integrity. I love it.
Absolutely. Went to Meharry Medical College, double HBCU graduate, right? Learn to serve the underserved at Meharry Medical College. That's one thing they instilled in us. We had to serve the underserved. We've been blessed to be a blessing. And we will not leave our people behind.
That's
all right.
I got a moral, Auntie Gangster.
What's the moral?
The moral is to get out here and vote.
Get
That's it.
Get out
That's
there
it.
I
and
know I
vote.
talk a lot, but can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
In my district, only 11% of the population vote in the primaries. The primaries is May 19, 2026, right? They don't even know. That's when your Democratic nominee is voted for, right? Okay, only 11% is voting. They don't even know to vote. I was talking to some very prominent people. They was like, wait a minute, Heavenly, it ain't November. No, the November vote is the Democratic person that's chosen against the Republican. In our district, it's 60-something%, almost 70% black, 60-something%, almost 70% Democrat. So when we get to November, the Democrat is going to win because this is a Democratic district.
Yeah.
But you choose me in May. All them other people, the incumbent that's been there, that ain't nobody seen. No, you choose Dr. Heavenly. Don't look at that damn it eye. Don't look at that eye. That's right. And it's November 19th. I mean, no, May 19th.
May.
2026, May 19th. I'm gonna have it blasted everywhere. So y'all just follow me, and I'm gonna tell y'all what to do.
Ma'am.
People didn't even know to vote. I didn't know to vote.
The aunties are going with you.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Absolutely. The aunties are going to the polls.
Out there in auntie land, we're going with Auntie Heaven.
And when they show them clips of Merit Medicine, y'all just don't even look at them, damn it.
And remember, that's just reality TV. We are living
What I
reality.
said on it now. I just
We
did it
are
wrong.
living
But I did this shit. But go ahead.
And we're living in a nightmare. We don't have a choice but to change.
I just did Candy's blog. She said, Heavenly, is there anything you want to apologize for? No.
Why?
I said, what the hell I meant? What would I? What?
Do they apologize?
Apologize for what? Anything you said on the show. If I said something on the show that I needed to apologize for, I've done that. I'm not going to apologize in my campaign. Don't think that that's what this going to be. I'm not apologizing.
And when you get to Congress,
Right.
you say what you mean and mean what you say. And we're not apologizing for it.
Unapologetic.
Unapologetically.
Not a politician.
Strong, bold, fearless, beautiful,
Bam.
black
This my
woman.
queen right here.
And that's who we rolling with.
Right.
Get out there and vote.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Mama.
Moral of the story.
What you got
Moral
to
of the
say about it?
story.
She got something to say.
Oh, it's already been said.
Listen, I know
It's nothing else to say. We're going to vote. We're going to campaign.
and stand behind y'all sister. Don't say shit bad about
That's
y'all
right.
sister that's
That's right.
coming up. You know this
Come
is
on, black women.
This is a sacrifice. Them people gonna tear my ass up. You know they are.
Absolutely.
Gotta
And
have
I'm
the
ready. You know
support.
what prepared me for this? What prepared me for this, dollar?
Reality TV.
Yep.
I don't give a damn about
the
what y'all
edge.
talking about. I see my girl on them
Yes.
focused.
I'm here to
over
represent
50
the
years old.
people.
You think
That's
I give
right.
a damn about they talk about my hair? You know, I did. Listen, it was raining, right? I went to Ben Crump thing. It was raining. I had my weave on, right? So it was wet. So I pulled my hair up. So when I took the picture, all you could see was this. And they thought I had a bob, right? But no, it was a long hair. And all I had was messed up, right? Needless to say, it went to the Shade Room Neighborhood Talk, one of them. All the millions of people was commenting on my hair. And I said, you know what? Why y'all here? Make sure y'all vote May 19th.
I know that's right.
Man, what are y'all talking about?
Listen,
I know that's right.
Black woman in their hair.
Yes.
nieces and nephews.
Get your attention. I'm all for it.
Look,
Get your
nieces
attention.
and nephews, aunties and uncles, we ain't majoring in the minors.
No.
We talking about business. We got business to get done. We see the state of what we're in. What we gonna do about it?
Yeah.
And Auntie Heavenly is purpose driven. She has a purpose and she's going to fight.
Fight. I need y'all. Listen, I need 1,000 years of my ancestors and y'all and everybody else to come through together. We all got to do this. It ain't just me.
Right.
It's everybody coming along. Everybody coming along. And then once I do it, I'm the guinea pig. She gonna follow. People run for office. I don't care if it's city council. Y'all need to be in these positions. And I know they don't pay much, but they are decision makers. The PSC makes decision on your light bill. Makes a decision on your gas bill. So don't come complaining when you didn't vote.
Right.
I'm telling you what to do.
I was standing in that line last night for an hour.
And I will tell you one more thing. All white people are not bad. They're not bad. I've gotten to where I am today for some people that have helped me that were not people of color. So please don't outshade them and think that they're horrible people, because some of them are not. They're good in every shade, every shape, every size. There's some bad black people, some good black folk. Some bad black white people, and some bad white folk. We just see the media and what it projects of people.
Yes.
And it makes us believe by the algorithm on your social media.
Yeah.
You see whatever you thinking, you're going to continue to see on that.
So we all need to vote. We all need to support. Yes,
Absolutely.
we cannot afford to sit on the seat of do nothing. We can't.
And another thing, I'm going to tell you this. When I win in May 19th, I talk too much. When I win May 19th, I'm not going to stop campaigning. I'm going to actually campaign for other people to flip some of these damn seats in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be on the thing. And I'm going to use my celebrity status. I got Candy behind me. She said, vote for. I got all the, you know what I mean? I'm going to use everything I got.
That's
Everything you got.
At least we got some followers. You know what I'm saying? Some people are seated. You know, see it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they did to get somebody elected.
And I bet you money, once I start getting these people and they start seeing it, some bigger stars gonna come out for Dr. Heaven. You watch what I'm saying. I don't know that yet, but watch what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
putting it-
Because they
put
think
it in the
because I'm on
universe.
reality TV that I'm not intelligent. They think that because I'm on reality TV that I'm not. They only show a small. If we film 7 hours, they show 7 minutes. And you see the 100, but you don't see the 1 to 99. You don't see it. And I'm gonna stand up for my family every freaking time. I'm gonna stand up for what I think is right. And yes, I use colorful words. But so what?
But why not? They add emphasis.
Right.
You're true to yourself.
Right.
To yourself.
You know, I know I shouldn't, but you know, it is what it is. I grew up over town, y'all. Inner city schools. That's who I am.
I'm I say I'm unapologetically a Detroit East
There
Side
you
girl
have it.
Right.
through and through. So what you get is what you gonna get.
And we all come from that. And if we don't come from it, I know I talk too much. You're pretending. You're pretending.
Okay.
Because if you're a black woman, I know a lot of doctors. I know a lot of people.
Come on.
Come on now. We can fake it if we want to. I just choose not to.
No.
I just choose not to.
Don't.
And you're appreciated more
You
when
think?
you're true.
I think that people that use profanity tell the truth more. That's what I think. But I'm trying to slow it down.
I like I said I was gonna try to stop cussing.
I said I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
I
just-
changed my damn mind. I knew.
I know somebody gonna slip out anyway. I'm gonna do my best to stop because some of them gonna slip out anyway.
We'll pray your strength in the Lord.
Pray for me here. But the Lord understands my heart. Understands
that's
me.
right.
And that's what
And I was called for a time. I know
right.
people say that all the time. I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
He
there ain't no
knows
other
my
reason for me to run. Ain't no other reason.
That's
No.
right.
Now you see who Auntie Heavenly is. You need to vote, vote, and vote. The word for 2026 is vote. Gather up all your friends, your family, the people that you think are your friends, and pull grandma out too. Take them to vote, because Auntie Heavenly will not let you down. She will stand tall. She won't bend. She won't tuck her tail, and she's going to tell it like it is. So if you're in District 13, in the state of Georgia, you must vote to Auntie Heavenly.
Make sure you follow me at Dr. Heavenly for Georgia. We need volunteers. We need people. Well, first and foremost, I need your prayer. We're going to need that. We're going to need that. We need volunteers. People are going to go out. People, if you have a house, if we can put our signs in your front yard, I'm going to put one of yours. Let me know. And not only that, we need money because this is a grassroots thing, right? We have to get grassroots dollars. So make sure you donate. Go to my website, drheavenlyforgeorgia.com, and donate today. If y'all care about what's going on, y'all will give back. I don't have any PACs. I don't have any. We're doing this grassroots, right? And we need your money. We need your help. And we need your volunteer to knock on doors, call, do all of the things.
We forget to tell them, you guys need to continue to email those situations in. We are at thatrealauntie@gmail.com because we love hearing your situations. And we have
relationships.
All
Everything.
Everything.
I know I'm a relationship expert.
Listen, can you stick around with us for a few more moments?
Absolutely. What's
Just a
that?
few-
If not, just come back.
No,
Okay,
I come back. And I come back too.
So watch full episodes of That Auntie on YouTube. And remember, listen to That Auntie wherever you get your podcast.
Very good.